Okay. Jennifer. Okay. So, I'm researching how sex ed is under attack in the UK. I know it's not something very much talked about. It's kind of like, a bit of a thing now. I was slightly did love it, not gonna lie. So I remember seeing this on Sophie Gallen's. Sophie Smith Taylor. I should be able to find it. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, basically, she tweeted about the fact that Rishi Sunak wants to repeat on sex ed. But what we see in the articles, I was gonna use the Guardian, but it's fucking paywalled. But when we look at what you said, first off, this but the thing is, when he talks about this, we are looking at the curriculum. We're seeing that toe down curriculum reform. There's nothing to tone down except the misinformation within the curriculum. So, are you trying to reform? Or are you just wanting a hit with people who do not care about bodily autonomy? So, he claims that children are being exposed to material that is not appropriate for their age. Following claims. Let's look at it, okay? Really? It's gonna. I'm trying. Hang on, hey. Nope. Yes, I gotta find another article. This one is more recent. It's The Sun. We do not like The Sun. But you want what the fuck? Wait. He is not making any sense. Are age appropriate. Okay, so I'm gonna do a thing where I have my script thing here, but I have the curriculum on a count that I can't bring up. I'm gonna just probably I can't get on my phone. I don't have it on me. Okay, let's get this. as fucking as well. But you know. Because I've read this a lot. And I mean a lot. Okay, this is it. I think, yeah. Okay. So let's actually go through this. Hey, Newfoundlander. So, if you don't know, under 16s have, if parents choose, so they can opt out of sex ed. When you turn 16, you can go back in. So, what about this is yeah, I put it's sex ed. Hang on. How do I? Oh, don't know how I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's sex ed. That's what it's meant to mean. Oh, it's gonna there. So yeah, it's meant to be sex ed. So how is any of this considered inappropriate? Like, this is, I can't. How are you? Man, it's gonna take a bit. There we go. There we go. So, how is any of this not age appropriate? Okay, define relationships. Age appropriate, that is. Define relationships in sex education. Yeah. Science curriculum. Sex ed is part of science curriculum. Okay, let's go down. This shit is long. Aha. This is what I need. So, by the end of primary school, people should know about families and why they're important, the characteristics of healthy family life, and other types of families, etc. That's completely appropriate for the age. Just joking. A stable care relationships, yeah. Marriage. And, safety. So how is that not age appropriate for the time? Care relationships. Friendships. Good friendships, healthy friendships. That friendships aren't always stable. Trust. Respect for relationships. Manners, boundaries, consent. This is all age appropriate. Bullying, stereotypes. Consent. consent. It's literally consent. Online relationships, of course. Yeah, that might be considered too young, but I don't consider it personally. Most kids get a phone around this age now. Primary school. So, you know. How information is used, critical thinking. It's like, really? Okay. Being safe. Boundaries. Good. Privacy and implications. Yeah, good. Ownership of property. No, as in like body and stuff. And respect of the body. Yeah. Perfectly appropriate. How to respond in uncomfortable situations, like, you know. These ones. Reporting the feelings of being unsafe and anything. Asking for advice. How to report abuse. How to find help. All good things. So, is she saying like, how is any of this inappropriate so far? Considering this is taught around the ages 10 and 11. So let's go to secondary schools. So, we have families, different types of relationships, human happiness, children, marriage, civil partnership, how to raise children, which honestly I believe is the thing that should be taught. How to determine if people are trustworthy with certain information. Good skill. Healthy relationships and boundaries and consent. How to actually form a relationship healthily. How to, stereotypes. How to treat people. Talk about bullying. Talking about criminal relationships. Well, no. Crimes within relationships, etc. Sexual violence, sexual harassment, equality. How is any of this inappropriate? Considering this isn't like taught straight away at 11 years old. 12 years old. This is taught throughout from 11 to 16. Online and media. Rights or responsibilities. Risks. Common shit. How to report. Harmful content. Advertisements. This is something that should be taught. Especially this. And this. And how these can affect current and future relationships. That's something that should be taught. And also FGM, which is female genital mutilation. Consent. In all contexts. Completely appropriate. Now, this stuff is mainly taught probably like 13, 14, 15 and up. Mostly. consent, mutual respect, shared interests. Health is affected by sex and relationships, positively and negatively. Completely appropriate to teach about. Reproductive health. And also the menopause. How to recognize sexual pressure. Like, also contraceptives. Pregnancy and miscarriage. STDs. How to prevent them. But they should talk about how to get tested for them, personally. How to get advice. I don't see how any of this is inappropriate. Like, none of this is inappropriate. Because if you consider, yeah, it says schools have flexibility. Some of this stuff is taught within years, so that, you know, it's more considered age appropriate. You cannot have a single curriculum structure. Menstruation. Puberty. Like, I don't see what is inappropriate about this. Okay. Yeah. This should be more than ever with the rise of illegal vapes and shit. Basic first aid. That's good. How to talk about emotions. How to distinguish real life from online. Drugs, alcohol, etc. Personal hygiene. Prevention of infections. I think they should talk about how you shouldn't use scented items in certain areas because you'll increase the risk of bacterial infections, etc. Late secondary. Late secondary is probably, you want to say, 14 to 16. Just personally. I'm thinking more like 15, 16. The benefits of regular self-examination and screening, which is like screening for breast cancer, stuff like that, and also how to check breast for lumps and stuff. You know, it specifies late secondary for a reason. Basic first aid, CPR. Like, none of this is inappropriate. It's just there's some misinformation and not clear enough. Like, let's go through this, okay? I have read quite a few of these. Like, I have read this. It doesn't include everything, but it's good. Let's look at this. Oh, I've seen this. I've seen this video. It is appropriate. Yeah, it is kind of hard hitting. That's the point. Like, if we go to the end of this, Suggested resources. This is what Rishi doesn't like. Like, he doesn't like this. Essentially, he doesn't like it. The pants thing. That's fine. The sexualized website, which is really good. Let me just open this up. This website is really good. And it's not inappropriate. Because teachers may find it helpful for their knowledge. This website isn't, being given to students. It is for the teachers to deliver their information. And there's also one for the Catholic schools, which I understand, as long as they're not spreading misinformation and harmful shit, So, first off, if I just zoom out quickly, none of these materials so far have been inappropriate. Let's look at the PSAT Association. I know this one pretty well because I fucking read it. So, let's download the guidance. So, let's go through this. So, consent. Definitions of consent. Sexual consent. Signs of consent. This is also good with those who are non-verbal or going through non-verbal they are currently non-verbal, etc. in certain situations. Teaching about consent. If it's not clear and active, then it's not consent. Now that this is inappropriate, key stage 1 and 2, which is, primary school. Foundation of consent. Nothing wrong with that. How to actually create a safe environment to teach this. Confidentiality disclosures. This isn't inappropriate. And also remember, this is for the teachers, not the students. Like, yeah, people should learn this. Yeah, know that. Yeah, I know that kind of, but okay, I see where they could come from with here, like this. But remember, this is for the teachers, and this isn't compulsory to teach. But this is needed more than ever to be talking about this. And how we shouldn't take this as reality. We should base on what we do on this. Consent. Talk about the age of consent. None of this is inappropriate. Trust, loyalty, and this about consent. Coercion, manipulation, culpability, exploitation. none of this is inappropriate. Like, I can't find a single thing in this, material that's actually inappropriate for students. Because remember, what I want is an age-appropriate curriculum. Claims children are being, how relationships and sex are being taught in school following claims that children are being exposed to material not appropriate for their age. Because reform to tone down sex ed. In the current ways of things, wouldn't you want to increase, sex ed? And, not tone it down? Okay, so we look for this one. This one is a video, I think, and I can't play it. Because I also don't like it personally. Oh no, wait. It's about abuse, domestic abuse and shit. That should be taught. I can't read it. But they disrespect nobody. Stonewall lesson plans and stuff for LGBTQ plus inclusivity. That is not inappropriate. None of this is inappropriate. This needed more than ever. I don't see anything inappropriate. Let's go back to what you said. School's curriculum in England will be reformed to tone down sex ed classes. I don't see anything in here that needs to be toned down. There's nothing in here that needs to be toned down. Like, at all. Let's continue looking. What? Hang on. Let's look at this article. You kidding me? Oh my fucking god, it's a minute. It is politically motivated. Because in that article it says that they were showing graphic lessons on smoking, which I don't believe to be true. I think it's false. Yeah, you're not listening. Age inappropriate content. No. There's nothing inappropriate. People being presented with age inappropriate materials. What? You gonna specify? Cause No, there's nothing. Let's look at the island then. Graphic teaching. What does that mean? What does it mean by obscene? Yeah, that's kind of true that there are more than, two engines. Because it's, do nothing. I think there's more to this. There's more to that. Graphic details about intercourse. I don't believe that. Because you don't get taught how you know. Because if it's going based on the UK one, this school has gone rogue. They don't give you any information. So let's continue trying to find something. Let's look at this. Is it just because teachers want to support trans kids? And no one's promoting kids to transition. You can social transition at under 18, which is something completely agreed upon and should be agreed upon. I hate this website. I hate this website so much. Let's continue looking. Let's look at this. I don't trust this so far, but it's something. Okay, graphic sex ed apparently. Oh, you being real? This is not true. Oh shit. When? Where's this evidence come from? No. Also, who is asking these children? First off, who is asking these children? How many schools? Because shouldn't you be looking at the schools, not the curriculum? No, there's no requirement to teach it. There's no requirement to teach it. Because relationships aren't just marriage.